We're excited about ILA because there's genuinely a lot of buzz, there's a lot of pop, and there's a lot of excitement surrounding it for the simple reason that there isn't another application on the market that does what ILA does. ILA gives the average everyday person an opportunity to profit from the exploding mobile application industry. Now, what makes this possible is that there is a referral or a network marketing component that's built into this application. And it's the only application like it, and that's really what makes it such a unique application in the market. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with referral marketing or with network marketing, but I'll tell you this. In the industry of network marketing, the companies that are first to the market with a concept or an idea, that's a coveted place. I'll give you an example. The first company that came to the market with legal services or prepaid legal services, you know what? That company exploded really quickly. There's another company that was the very first to the market with the idea of marketing telephones or telephone services. That company absolutely exploded. They did it based on network marketing or referral marketing. Another company that comes to my mind is a company, actually a couple of companies out of Texas that did the same thing with energy. Okay, they were the first to the market with this concept of taking energy to the market through referral marketing or network marketing, and as a result they absolutely exploded. Well, I'm going to tell you that right now as we speak there isn't an application that exists on the market that makes it possible for the average everyday person to profit from this industry. So we're going to be the very first people to the market with this concept. It makes it a real powerful built-in aspect to this application. So here's the core of the service of what the application is. ILA, it's an application that delivers a high quality, professionally produced personal development videos to your iPhone or your mobile device. So I'm going to paint you a picture of exactly how this works and how it looks. If someone has a mobile device, and I should mention, a person doesn't need to have an iPhone, and quite frankly, a person doesn't need to have a smartphone or a mobile device. We don't want to limit the market. The reality of the matter is, if someone wants to profit from the mobile app industry, they can do that. We'll have an option for a person to do it through a traditional web portal, okay? But they would understand that there's some features that they wouldn't have if they were to have a smartphone. So let me paint you a picture here. You've got a mobile device. It's a smartphone or a mobile device. Once a week, you get a video. It's a fantastic, professionally produced video with great content. The content can range anywhere from personal development, motivational material, goal setting, time management, leadership development, business development. The list goes on. A person can view this information on their mobile device, and it's important to let you know the length of it is very thoughtful. It's no longer than 9 minutes. In today's soundbite society, people's attention spans are usually maxed out at about 9 minutes. So the length of this video will be 8 to 9 minutes long. Then next week when they get another video upload, the old video will be input into an archive. So a person will also have an archive that they can activate on their mobile device. So they go into the archive and they'll see different modules. The modules themselves will look like applications in and of themselves. So if a person's curious and if they're interested in developing goal setting skills or leadership development, they go to the archive, they can click on that and access that information. Okay. Now there's something else that will be built into the application itself, and that is a brief video that describes exactly what the application is and how a person can benefit from it. And with that video, a person can access their contact database, click their contacts, and automatically send them that video, which serves as an invitation to use the application themselves. Okay? People are going to love the application because they're going to be inspired, they're going to be encouraged, they're going to be motivated, they're going to generally feel great, but really just as much as all that, I'll tell you, one of the things that people are going to love about the application is they're going to be able to make money with it because, like I said, this is a very powerful aspect to this. It's genuinely the only app in the world that allows a person to profit from the exploding application industry. Now, the price point of this application, it's going to be a subscription-based application, and it's $9.95 a month. That's where the revenue is coming from with the application. Now there are some aspects that we have built into the application and built into the referral marketing or network marketing aspect of this that's going to make sure that this is going to go viral. A couple of those key points is this. First of all, there isn't any barrier to entry. As you may or may not know, there are a lot of home businesses out there or network marketing businesses that cost quite a bit for a person to get into. Some people might look at it and say, you know what, that looks interesting, I would like to try that, but I don't have $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 or more to invest in it. So there's a barrier to entry. With this, there isn't any barrier to entry. Another thing is that there really isn't any risk. Again, when people are looking at a lot of different business opportunities, sometimes people are thinking about the kind of risk that they have because of the investment. Well, we're talking about $9.95 here. There's really no risk, relatively speaking, right? Now, there's another unique aspect to this, and what it is this. There aren't any recruiting requirements. Now again, there are a lot of businesses that a person can do well at that are network marketing businesses or home businesses, but if a person does well, they pretty much have to refer people or sponsor or recruit people into that system, into that business. Now, that is not required here. The way we've designed this is that a person can actually get the application, not refer anybody to it at all, and still make money. I'm going to share with you how that works. But then there's another aspect that's going to ensure that this goes viral, and what it is this. Listen, there are no catches, there are no requirements to get paid. Again, in most systems, if a person is going to be qualified to get paid on their organization, they have to achieve certain goals. But that's not the case with ILA. We've removed all of them. And it's important to let you know that at this point, you've only seen the beginning of everything that this application will truly deliver. So to get a full and complete picture of everything that this application will deliver, it's important that you click on the link that says compensation. It's on that brief video that you'll get a full picture of exactly how it is that this application is going to make it possible for the average, everyday person to profit from the exploding application industry. And with that said, we'll see you on the next video.